Hello and welcome. Today we're going to have a frank and important conversation. It's a topic that is deeply personal, often shrouded in silence or outdated myths. Yet it is fundamental to a man's health, vitality, and sense of self, especially as he moves past the age of 60. NWE are going to talk about masturbation. Now I want to be very clear from the start. This is a medical and wellness discussion. We're going to put aside any cultural baggage or old-fashioned shame and look at this topic through the lens of modern science and healthy aging. NFOR, many men. The relationship with their own sexuality changes over the years. The roaring fire of youth might now be a steady, warm ember. And with that change, questions and uncertainties can arise. Is it still healthy? Is it normal? And a question I hear from many of my male patients, whispered in the confidence of my office. Am I losing my strength, my vital energy, by doing this? This fear is often rooted in old wives' tales, the idea that a man has a finite amount of vital force or essence, and that with every orgasm, he depletes his reserves, making him weaker. Today, I want to put that fear to rest once and for all. Not only is that idea biologically false, but the truth is almost the exact opposite. When understood and practiced correctly, a healthy relationship with self-pleasure can be one of the most powerful tools a man over 60 has to preserve his strength, maintain his urological health, and stay connected to his own body. NSO. Let's talk about the secrets every man should know. And the myth of losing your essence. Let's tackle the biggest myth head-on. The idea that ejaculation drains a man's strength. This belief is ancient, found in various forms across cultures, and it's completely understandable why it has persisted. The act of orgasm is powerful, and it's often followed by a period of relaxation and sleepiness. It's easy to misinterpret this natural, temporary state of calm as a permanent loss of energy. NBUT here is the biological reality. Semen is not some magical life force fluid. Your body is a magnificent factory that is constantly producing it. The primary components are water, fructose, a simple sugar for energy, enzymes, and proteins. Your body makes these from the food and water you consume every day. Think of it like this. Do you believe that sweating during a healthy walk depletes your life essence? Of course not. You understand that your body will simply replenish that sweat by using the water you drink. The same exact principle applies here. The components of semen are renewable resources, not a finite bank account. NTHE feeling of tiredness after an orgasm is not from a loss of essence, but from a beautiful cascade of neurochemicals, including prolactin, oxytocin, and endorphins. These are the body's natural relaxation and bonding hormones. They are designed to create a sense of calm and well-being. This state of relaxation is not weakness, it is recovery. It's a feature, not a bug. In fact, holding back and creating anxiety around a natural bodily function can be far more draining. The stress and tension of suppressing a natural urge can increase cortisol, the stress hormone, which is a known enemy of strength, sleep, and healthy testosterone levels. So let's be clear. You are not losing strength. You are completing a healthy, natural biological cycle. And secret number 1. The use it or lose it principle of penile healthin'. Now that we've debunked the myth, let's talk about the powerful benefits. The first secret is understanding the use it or lose it principle as it applies directly to your physical health. NTHE penis is not just skin and tubes. It is a complex vascular organ with smooth muscle tissue. Like any muscle in your body, it relies on regular blood flow to stay healthy, flexible, and functional. And an erection is, at its core, a cardiovascular event. The arteries in the penis relax and open up, allowing blood to rush in and fill the spongy tissues, called the corpora cavernosa. This process brings vital oxygen and nutrients to the tissues. Regular erections, whether through intercourse or masturbation, act as a form of physical therapy for your penis. It's like taking your vascular system to the gym. This regular exercise helps keep the tissues elastic and the blood vessels responsive. When erections become infrequent, this tissue can slowly become less flexible and more fibrous over time, a condition known as penile atrophy. This can make achieving a full, firm erection more difficult in the future. So the first secret is this. Masturbation is not an act of depletion. It is an act of maintenance. It is a way to actively ensure that the intricate plumbing and delicate tissues of your penis remain in good working order. It is a private, reliable way to promote the blood flow that is essential for preserving long-term erectile function and strength, clearing the pipes for prostate health. Let's move on to the second secret, which concerns an organ that is on the mind of nearly every man over 60, the prostate. NTHE prostate gland is constantly producing fluid, which becomes a component of semen. Think of the ducts within the prostate as tiny canals. If fluid sits in these canals for too long, it can stagnate. Some researchers believe that this stagnation can allow for the buildup of potential carcinogens or lead to the formation of tiny calcifications, which may contribute to inflammation. This is where the concept of clearing the pipes becomes so important. The act of ejaculation forcefully flushes these ducts, clearing out old fluid and stagnant secretions. While research is ongoing and no single study is definitive, a significant body of evidence points to a positive correlation between higher ejaculation frequency and a lower risk of prostate cancer. A major study from Harvard, which followed thousands of men for nearly 2 decades, found that men who ejaculated more frequently, 21 or more times per month, had a significantly lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to men who ejaculated less often, 4 to 7 times per month. Now, I am not saying that this is a magic bullet. A healthy diet, regular exercise, and medical checkups are all crucial for prostate health. But the evidence is compelling and suggests that regular ejaculation is a piece of that puzzle. NTHE's second secret is to reframe masturbation not as just an act of pleasure, but as a proactive measure of urological hygiene. It's a simple, natural way to help keep your prostate gland flushed and healthy, potentially reducing the risk of serious health issues down the road. The hormonal reset for strength and sleep NTHE third secret is perhaps the most profound, as it connects directly back to our initial discussion of strength and vitality. It's about understanding the powerful hormonal reset that occurs with orgasm. And as I mentioned earlier, orgasm triggers the release of a cocktail of beneficial hormones. Let's look at 3 of them: endorphins. These are your body's natural painkillers and mood elevators. If you live with chronic aches and pains, a stiff back, arthritic knees, an orgasm can provide temporary but significant relief. This reduction in pain can make it easier to be active and, crucially, easier to fall asleep. Oxytocin. Often called the bonding hormone, oxytocin dramatically reduces stress. It actively counteracts cortisol, the stress hormone that breaks down muscle tissue, stores belly fat, and interferes with deep sleep. A man who is chronically stressed is a man who is actively getting weaker. An orgasm provides a powerful all-natural dose of anti-stress medicine, and prolactin. This is the hormone largely responsible for the feeling of satisfaction and sleepiness after orgasm. For men who struggle with falling asleep, an evening orgasm can be one of the most effective, non-pharmaceutical sleep aids available. And why is sleep so important for strength? Because deep sleep is when your body produces the majority of its human growth hormone, HGH, and testosterone, the 2 key hormones for muscle repair, muscle building, and overall vitality, NSO. The third secret is this. A well-timed orgasm, particularly in the evening, isn't depleting your strength. It's setting the stage for you to build strength. By reducing pain, slashing stress, and promoting deep restorative sleep, you are creating the perfect hormonal environment for your body to repair and rejuvenate itself overnight. You are trading a moment of release for a night of powerful recovery. The practical application, mindful masturbation, NSO. How do we apply these secrets in a way that is healthy, respectful, and beneficial? The key is to move from a mindset of mindless release to one of mindful connection. This isn't about speed or performance. It's about paying attention to your body. Here are a few practical suggestions and create a private, relaxed space. This is not something to be done in a hurry or with a sense of shame. Treat it as a legitimate part of your wellness routine. Give yourself time and privacy where you won't be interrupted. Focus on sensation, not just the goal. Instead of rushing toward a conclusion, pay attention to the physical sensations. This mindfulness practice is excellent for the brain and helps you stay connected to your body's signals. It can also help you understand your own arousal patterns better, which is valuable information for partnered intimacy as well. NUSC, a high-quality lubricant. As we age, our skin becomes thinner and more sensitive. Using a good quality water-based lubricant is not a sign of inadequacy, it's a sign of intelligence. It reduces friction, prevents irritation, and makes the entire experience more comfortable and pleasurable. This is about caring for your body. Listen to your body. There is no right frequency. The Harvard study showed benefits at higher frequencies, but the right number for you is the one that feels good and right for your body, your libido, and your life. It could be once a day, or it could be a few times a week. The key is consistency over intensity. Don't judge yourself. Listen, NTHE goal is to transform this act from something that might be associated with guilt or anxiety into a respectful practice of self-care, physical maintenance, and stress relief. A new perspective on male strengthen, NTRUE strength for a man over 60 is not about brute force. It's about resilience, it's about wisdom, it's about having the energy to engage with the life you've built, to play with your grandchildren, to travel with your partner, to pursue your hobbies with passion. NTHE old, outdated myths about masturbation would have you believe that you must hoard your energy and live in a state of anxious denial to preserve your strength. But modern science offers us a new, more enlightened perspective. It shows us that by engaging with our bodies in a healthy, regular way, we are not depleting ourselves. We are performing essential maintenance on our physical structures. We are proactively protecting our long-term prostate health. And we are creating the ideal hormonal conditions for stress reduction and deep, restorative sleep. The true foundation of all strength and vitality. NTO deny yourself this natural function out of fear is to deny yourself one of the simplest and most effective wellness tools you possess. NSO. I encourage you to let go of the old myths. Embrace a new understanding, one that is grounded in science, self-respect, and a holistic view of health. You have the power to preserve your strength, your confidence, and your connection to your own vitality. It's a secret that was hiding in plain sight all along. NT, thank you for your time and your trust in having this important conversation with me today. Be well.